Kashmiri poet Ahmed Farhad Shah, under arrest, was taken to a Muzaffarabad health facility for a checkup on Saturday after his lawyer's plea to the anti-terrorism court. Shah's bail petition, delayed by the police's need for a special prosecutor, resumed with new defense lawyers arguing that the charges were baseless since Shah wasn't in Muzaffarabad at the time. The court set the next hearing for Monday at 11:30 a.m. and gave the prosecution more time for arguments. Khan requested Shah's medical examination at Abbas Institute of Medical Sciences due to his health issues. Shah was examined at AIMS with police officials present. Currency experts warned the US dollar may appreciate against the Pakistani rupee from the next fiscal year. The dollar, steady at around Rs 278 to 280 for over 4 months, is expected to rise with anticipated interest rate cuts. Faisal Mamsa, CEO of Trustmark, told Dawn that the rupee may remain around Rs 280 per dollar until June end, then gradually depreciate to Rs 295 per dollar by December, assuming political stability and an interest rate drop to 15%. Exporters' forward bookings have decreased, anticipating a rupee depreciation post-budget. In contrast, foreign traders have invested over $35 million in T-bills, suggesting no sharp depreciation is expected. Most experts believe the state bank manages the current stable exchange rate. Despite sufficient market liquidity, import restrictions remain. Recently eased import restrictions for raw materials are expected to spur economic growth. The coalition government promises a growth-friendly budget which may further liberalize imports, increasing dollar demand and likely appreciation. Israel's military offensive in the Gaza Strip has resulted in staggering casualties, with at least 36,439 Palestinians killed and 82,627 injured since October 7th, according to the enclave's health ministry. As the violence continues, a rocket salvo from Lebanon targeted the Kashmiri area of the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights, as reported by the Times of Israel newspaper. Meanwhile, the humanitarian crisis deepens as ambulances and civil defense crews uncover more casualties in Gaza. Wafa news agency reported the discovery of 50 additional bodies in northern Gaza's Jabalia, bringing the total number unearthed in recent days to 120. Amidst this grim reality, Qatar condemned Israel's decision to label the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees as a terrorist organization, according to its foreign ministry. In a potential de-escalation move, Hezbollah appears to be scaling back its use of close-range, precision missiles to target Israel, as reported by Israel's Maariv newspaper. As tensions persist and casualties mount, the region remains on edge. Scorching temperatures gripped India during the final day of voting in Uttar Pradesh, claiming the lives of at least 33 polling staff due to heat stroke. Reports reveal temperatures exceeding 45 degrees Celsius, with fatalities also reported in Bihar, Odisha, and Madhya Pradesh. As the nation awaits election results, concerns over climate change exacerbating heat waves loom large. Shifting gears to Mexico, where the ruling Morena party, buoyed by the outgoing president Andrés Manuel López Obrador's popularity, is poised for a significant victory in the nationwide elections. With every seat in Congress and the presidency up for grabs, Morena's presidential candidate, Claudia Sheinbaum, leads the race, potentially making history as Mexico's first female president. Meanwhile, Iceland witnessed a historic moment as Hala Tómasdóttir clinched victory in the presidential election, securing 34.3% of the vote. Tómasdóttir's win marks a milestone in Icelandic politics, with the top 3 finishers in the race being women. With a focus on addressing societal changes like the impact of social media on youth and advancing AI, Tómasdóttir is set to assume office on October 1st, succeeding Guðni Johansson. Iceland continues its legacy of electing women to prominent positions, echoing the election of the world's first democratically elected female president in 1980. China's 𝐄𝐧𝐠𝐥𝐢𝐬 lunar probe successfully landed on the far side of the moon on Sunday to collect samples, according to state media. This marks a significant achievement for Beijing's space program. The 𝐄𝐽𝐺-6 set down in the South Pole Aitken Basin, one of the largest known impact craters in the solar system. The 53-day mission, which began on May 3rd, included a descent from orbit to find a suitable landing site. The probe had to reduce its speed to the moon to 0 within 15 minutes, using a significant amount of propellant. Now that the probe has landed, it will collect lunar soil and rocks using a drill and a robotic arm. This process should be completed within 2 days. The probe will then attempt an unprecedented launch from the far side of the moon. Material collected may provide new insights into the moon's formation. China's ambitious space program, heavily supported under President Xi Jinping, aims to close the gap with the US and Russia. China's future plans include sending a crewed mission to the moon by 2030 and building a lunar base. The United States also plans to return astronauts to the moon by 2026 with its Artemis 3 mission.